In this video, we'll be talking about Steven Universe from the beginning to the end. Steven Universe is an American animated television series developed by Rebecca Sugar for Cartoon Network. It depicts the tale of a little boy named Steven Universe, Zach Callison, who grows up with the Crystal Gems, three magical mineral-based aliens named Garnet, Estelle, Amethyst, Michaela Dietz, and Pearl, Dee Dee Magno Hall, in the made-up city of Beach City. Half-Gem Steven goes on adventures with his buddies and aids the Gems in defending the world against their own kind. In Steven Universe, the Crystal Gems and other heroes reside in a seashore temple to ward off monsters and other threats to the human race. The Gems are immortal alien warriors whose feminine humanoid forms are projected from the mystical gemstones at their very core. The Crystal Gems consist of the now retired leader Rose Quartz and her four children, Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, and Steven, the young boy who's half human and half gem. As Steven spends his days assisting the Gems on their missions and socializing with his father Greg, best friend Connie, the magical pet lion, and the rest of the citizens of Beach City, he attempts to make sense of the growing breadth of his own abilities. He investigates fusion, the Gems' capacity to join bodies and skills in order to create new, more potent personalities, an ability that he inherited from his mother. Unveiled in the first season, the Crystal Gems' true identity as exiles from a sprawling intergalactic society is finally brought to light. As part of their missions, they explore the ancient ruins that were once crucial to the Gem civilization, but have been deserted for thousands of years. During Steven's travels, he comes across some terrifying discoveries, such as the fact that the monsters and things that he comes across are actually gems that have been destroyed by an extremely potent weapon of mass destruction. These entities, who were once rational and human-like, have been corrupted past the point of no return. In a stunning revelation, Steven uncovers the truth that the Gem Kingdom had a sinister plan to sterilize the Earth ages ago. Their motive? To create new gems. However, a fierce and triumphant rebellion led by Rose Quartz and her loyal allies, the Crystal Gems, put an end to this heinous scheme. After being trapped on Earth for centuries, the rare and precious Lapis Lazuli has finally been unearthed. But with its discovery comes a dangerous consequence. The Crystal Gems are once again thrust into the treacherous world of the Gem Kingdom, where they must face off against the menacing Peridot and Jasper. Will they be able to protect their home and defeat their foes? Only time will tell. The second season of this thrilling show sees Peridot, an unlikely ally, teaming up with the Crystal Gems to save Earth from certain doom. With a powerful gem weapon threatening to destroy the planet, the stakes have never been higher. Will they be able to stop it in time? In the third season, Steven stumbles upon a fascinating discovery. The Watermelon Stevens, the intelligent watermelon beings that he met before, have established their own thriving community on a nearby island. Assisting the Crystal Gems in their quest to uncover a cluster of corrupted gems, he lends his expertise to drill deep into the Earth. The mission reaches a thrilling climax with a dramatic encounter that leaves everyone on the edge of their seats. Accompanied by Lapis Lazuli, a gem with the incredible power to manipulate water, Steven embarks on an exciting journey across the vast and diverse landscapes of Earth. This gem had previously joined forces with the Crystal Gems, and now, together, they explore the wonders of our planet. Steven accompanies Lapis on a journey to different places where he supports her in confronting and reconciling her painful past. Peridot, a former foe, finds herself seeking refuge in the Crystal Gems barn after turning her back on her former allies. Steven's powers went into overdrive, but instead of feeling drained, he discovered a new ability: levitation. His newfound power led to some hilarious moments, but it also taught him an important lesson about the importance of balance and self-control. Steven, Pearl, and Greg, as they journey to Empire City, where they'll encounter thrilling adventures and delve into the intricate dynamics of their relationships, Steven embarks on a noble mission to restore the shattered soul of a corrupted gem centipedal. Witness a heartwarming reunion as Steven's efforts pay off, revealing deeper insights into the mysterious world of corrupted gems. Bismuth, a crystal gem who had been trapped in a bubble, finally makes a comeback and confronts Steven about the events that led to her previous exile. Steven and Amethyst venture into the depths of Jasper's underground lair in order to confront the formidable gem antagonist. In the 4th season, Steven tells the gems about Aquamarine and Topaz back at the beach cottage. Pearl and Garnet are disturbed by the identity of the jewels. Pearl believes the diamonds were sent to them personally. They're all perplexed as to why Steven's buddies are being kidnapped. And of course, Steven believes it's all because his buddies are the finest. He receives a text message from Connie's phone with a photo of Funland. So they arrive, and Steven receives a call from Connie's phone. It turns out to be a trap! All of Steven's vanished buddies are still locked in Topaz's body when Aquamarine and Topaz appear. Yes, it is still terrifying. Steven knows everyone on their list, Aquamarine realizes, and she also adds that the list was given to her by Steven. Aquamarine ignores the crystal gem's urge to fight her, claiming that they were in the same report identifying which humans to capture, but that if they tell her where my dad is, they will all be left alone. Their list was based on Peridot's report after meeting Steven for the first time at the Prime Kindergarten. Yeah, all the way back in Season 1. Excuse us for a moment because this both hurt us because of Peridot's remorse and made us chuckle because Peridot believed. The gems attempt to save everyone, but Aquamarine insists on knowing where my dad is, or the captured humans will perish. Topaz begins to Auburn Martell Jamie without any hints. Steven stops them by introducing himself as my father. Aquamarine suspects him of deception, but accepts it so that they can go. Topaz entraps Steven in her combined body, and the two of them ascend into their ship. He uses his bubble abilities to try to release them, but Topaz is too thick. Guys, that's exactly what she is. Steven eventually succeeds in splitting apart the fusion, liberating everyone. Lars flees and hides in the chaos. Steven and Connie combat a fused Topaz while Steven apologizes for capturing everyone. Alexandrite forms and grabs hold of the ship before it can take off, and everyone, except for Lars, jumps off the ship into the water below. The crystal gems set off on an adventurous adventure with the objective of infiltrating the Diamond Authority's covert headquarters of operations, which was believed to be located on the moon in order to gather vital intelligence. Join Steven as he embarks on an amazing journey across space, during which he will uncover a shocking truth about his mother, Rose Quartz. While you're on this journey, Steven will reveal this information to you. On the other hand, throughout his travels, he encounters a hazardous detour, which lands him in a hazardous situation when he's in the midst of the vastness of space. It's going to be a mind-blowing experience when you watch Steven Universe's 5th and final season, and guys, you cannot get here quick enough. Steven is able to make a startling discovery about the real identity of his mother. It turns out that she had always been disguising herself as Pink Diamond. This news comes as quite a shock to everyone. I mean, imagine the following. Not only did she behave as if she had passed away, but she also completely altered her identity so that she became Rose Quartz. Steven, now armed with a fresh perspective, sets out on a noble quest with the purpose of persuading the other diamonds to acknowledge the mistakes that they've made in the past and take responsibility for the damage that they caused. Make sure that you watch this series because it is incredibly incredible, and I promise you won't regret it. Leave your opinions and questions in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Remember to also subscribe to this channel for more, and we would love it if you shared this video with your friends.